Hey guys, it's Ash. I'm just sitting here waiting in the car for a few minutes, so I wanted to jump on and talk a little bit about overtraining. So in the past few videos that I've done, I have focused on how do we measure our training, how do we measure intensity, how do we track our progress in our workouts. Today I wanted to talk about overtraining and how we can potentially identify that you might be overtraining and ways to sort of measure that or track that. Exercise is a stress on the body, and you basically are breaking down the body with exercise. That stress breaks down the body, and your body adapts and grows when you recover, when you rest, when you get that healthy nutrition after that bout of exercise or after those bouts of exercise. Over time, you place the stress, you exercise, you recover, you exercise, you recover. You continue to grow. The idea is that you are continuing to grow with each bout, with each cycle in your training. Sometimes, if you're either exercising too much or at too high of an intensity or too quickly, or if you're just not getting adequate rest in between those bouts of exercise, that can lead to overtraining. So what are some of the signs of overtraining? Fatigue, feeling really washed out or drained, decreases in performance, even though you are training at the same level or higher than you had been, a decreased will to exercise, and decreased enthusiasm for things that you like to do, the exercise that you like to do, increased incidence of injury, or maybe a higher rate of muscle pains and aches. Irritability or moodiness can also be a sign. Headaches, depression. These can all be signs of overtraining. Now, they could also be signs or symptoms for other things, so we don't always know that it's overtraining that's causing these signs and symptoms, but it can be a good indicator. A simple way that you can identify if you might be overtraining is to take your resting heart rate on a daily basis. So heart rate is extremely variable, and it can be affected by many different things. So with your resting heart rate, you truly want to take a resting heart rate. This is something that you would take first thing when you wake up in the morning. Now, if you have a really loud alarm clock that jolts you awake, you might want to wait a few minutes. But essentially what you do is you take your heart rate immediately after you wake up, before you've even moved out of bed. So you wake up, you lay there, you take your resting heart rate for 60 seconds. You write the number down. And then you do this on a consistent basis. If you find over time that your resting heart rate has increased by about 10 beats or more, this could be a good indicator that you're overtraining. So just a way to track your training. Train smart, aim high, guys, today, every day.